Hello everyone. When we get this fake skin, let's not rush to apply the glue first. Yeah, let's not rush to apply the glue. Then let's spray some water on our fake skin. First, let's spray a little water on the fake skin. Just like this, spray some water on the fake skin. Then stick it onto our skin and adjust it to the position we want. You want your nose to be a bit more uplifted, then we can stick it a little higher. We want our nose to be less uplifted, a little lower. We can stick it slightly in the middle. First, let's adjust the position of the fake skin, then we can apply the glue to stick it on. As for the glue, if anyone has a hairdryer at home, we can use the hairdryer to blow it. When we apply the glue, we should be in the fixed position. Position is already adjusted. Once we confirm the position is right, we can apply the glue. Start from the tip of the nose. From the upper part, use one thumb to press down on the position we want to fix. Then flip the skin over. Now we apply glue here. First, apply it on our skin. Apply a thin layer, just a thin coat. Don't apply it too thick right away. If it's applied too thickly, fake skin, and the glue won't dry properly, it will develop white spots or lumps. If it hasn't dried, these white spots will form a granule here, then it will easily come off. We will use our fan, whether it's our small fan or a hairdryer. We'll use the hairdryer to dry it. After fixing our position, we apply the glue, then stick it up little by little. When we stick this glue, make sure to flatten the glue. Use your finger dip. Once it's stuck on top, we flip it over underneath. If there's water, then take a dry tissue to soak up the water. Then we can apply the glue again. We must apply a thin layer of glue. Apply little by little. Make sure to apply glue in the gaps too. Next, let's fix the tip of the nose. Secure the position we just glued. Once we've almost finished sticking it on, we can use our tweezers to lift the piece of skin. Then apply a little more glue. Make sure to apply glue inside the hollow part of the fake skin. We should also apply glue there. And apply a little glue on the fake skin too. After applying glue on both sides, let's blow dry the glue on the skin. Do you see that? There are white spots on top. Don't stick it on yet. It hasn't dried yet. After it's dried, we can apply glue again. Then we apply glue to the thin edge. After applying the glue, there might be some air trapped inside. Kids, when you stick this, make sure to remember there's glue inside. Do you see this little hole? That's our little bubble. That hasn't been glued. We need to use the tip of the small brush to push it outwards. Make sure to push it outward. Push it to the thin edge area. Then it will be glued properly. Then we gently secure the glue in the middle. Once it's secured, we can gently use the tweezers. If we can't move it with our hands, use the tweezers to press the edges. Start from the middle and gently move to the edges. The area around the nostrils is the most prone to peeling off. Make sure to stick it well. After securing this side, we can stick the other side. We'll do the same, sticking from both sides. Then, after applying glue, notice the small white spots on my skin that haven't dried. Let's blow dry it. After it's dry, we'll use the small brush to push it outward again. Using the tip of the small brush, and push it outward. Push it outward, yes, push it this way. Once we've secured all these areas, we can stick to this position. This position is very important, and the areas around the nose must be lifted up to apply glue. First, we secure the baby. After securing, we take our cotton swab to poke a hole in this spot. Then we use our brush to blend the excess edges. Let's leave this area for now, we will apply glue later. When we blend the edges, after we have secured the edges, I take our small brush and dip it in our edging solution. Gently, I use the edging solution to push against the edge of the support skin, pushing outward. This pushing motion is like poking it gently. Once this area is opened up, we take our small scissors to give it a trim. This makes it easier to attach our fake skin. You can see the areas where the fake skin has been blended. Just keep pushing it out little by little. As you do this, it will blend away. When blending around the eyes, it's best to close one eye while blending. All these areas need to be glued down. We need to apply glue here. For the babies with longer areas, you can trim them down, but don't cut too wide. Leave a little edge for ourselves. Why should we leave some edge? It's for wrapping the edge. When we add more glue, we need to apply glue to the fake skin as well. We must let the glue dry after applying it. If it's still white, it means it's not dry yet. Once dry, you can press it down and it will stick in place. It's like wrapping the edges around. His will cover the entire nose inside. We must ensure the glue is applied well here and it's fully dry. Why is this important? Because this area is where we breathe. The air we exhale can be a little humid. If the glue isn't dry, moisture will form and create condensation, which can accumulate inside. This is also the quickest spot for glue to peel off. If the edges are thicker and you manage to glue them, you can use tweezers to pull them down slightly. The other areas should be glued as well. After that, use the edging solution to blend any excess. For the nostrils, make sure to glue them inside too. If you secure this area well, it will last long. If you want to shape the nostrils, the edge is curling up and you can't get it to stick, you can clip it with tweezers. If it still won't stick, just blend it away. After blending, use a clean cotton swab to press it down inside. Then, use another cotton swab to clean up any residue. Next, what we need to do is seal the edges. Take a small sponge to do the sealing. We'll cut this small sponge in half. After cutting, we take the smaller part to seal these areas. Before sealing with glue, make sure to tuck the edges away. Then dab some glue on. Any excess glue can be wiped on our hands. Let me show you our sealing layer. We take the sponge again and dip it in some white glue and apply it on the sponge. See how it builds up thickly? We need to spread the glue into a thin layer. Use this method to seal, but don't apply too thick. For anything with texture, make sure to spread it out. Don't apply it too thick like this. It should be thin like this over here. Use just a little glue to seal the edges. This way we can effectively seal those areas. Every time we dip the sponge, make sure not to have too much glue. Too much will create a separation with the foundation. Let's apply some glue inside the nostrils as well. When sealing these areas, let's leave them slightly wider. After sealing, we use a larger sponge to apply a thin layer over the edges. Don't pile it on thick. It should be a thin layer without clumps. This way, the glue should be spread thin. A thin, transparent layer of glue is ideal. If it's too thick, it will create a line. Remember my advice. Try not to apply setting powder on these thin edges. If you do, just a tiny bit. Seal with a thin layer and wait for the glue to dry. See those white dots? They must be dried completely, otherwise they will rise up. You apply foundation on top of that, it will also lift up. Once dried, it will flatten out. If you're worried about anything coming off, you can seal it with a bit more glue on top. As for my nose, I have already completed the blending and sealing. Now let's take our setting powder. It's best to use a brush to apply it. Don't start out with a puff. Dip the brush into a little bit of powder, and then tap off the excess on our hand. Apply a thin layer to set the edges. Each time you dip into the powder, try to avoid dipping directly into the main powder container. Because if you do, you'll end up with too much powder. When that powder brushes onto the edge of the fake skin, it can become very thick. Start by dabbing the foundation on your face. Then use the leftover powder to apply on the fake skin. Make sure to remove excess from the edges. It's best not to put any foundation on the thin edges. Use any remaining powder to lightly set those areas. Apply just a tiny bit. After setting, touch it with the back of your hand. If it's no longer sticky, your makeup is set. Use any leftover powder to set those areas. Gently dab, don't brush too hard. Once done, feel the sealed edges with your hand. Check if it's properly set. If it's still sticky, it needs more setting powder. For any areas that aren't set well, add a little more setting powder. Next, we will begin color adjustment. After setting the fake skin, let's take out our wet wipes and remove any excess powder on the surface. Purpose of using setting powder is to seal the glue. For color adjustment, we'll take our small round brush. Start by applying a thin layer of color to our skin. If we are doing makeup, first layer should go on our skin first. Next, use the leftover powder on the brush to apply color on the fake skin. Start applying color from the tip of the nose. Then, any excess powder should be tapped on our hand. First, dab it on our face. Then tap on the tip of our nose with the leftover powder. Continue adjusting the color on other areas of the skin. Once you're done, everyone can take a look. After applying the skin tone, we can then set the entire face with setting powder. Then we can do our eye makeup and eyebrows. This way, the whole makeup look will be more refined. Finally, let's take a look at the complete result. No issues moving the nose at all.